I think so. I think they're, one thing about that thing, about that recycling is it's completely 100% free to the town.
But it's run by somebody else,
They
right?
put
So
the
you don't
dumpsters
control
there,
them.
people use them, and I'll be honest with you, I'm amazed at how many people use those things. It's hard to keep them empty.
That's why I was wondering, can they come twice a week? Would that help? Would that help?
Well, I think what
Is there
they're
a
talking
limit?
about is the site, just the idea of being there so we can see them, and sometimes the trash will fall on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
Yeah, but they're generally not long behind that. It'll take time. It's a good news, bad thing. I think the good thing is people are using it religiously and we're recycling.
Not
an
so
enormous
religiously,
amount of
sometimes
stuff.
trash gets in there instead of recycling, but yeah.
Well, they take it away,
Yeah,
whatever it
they
is,
do.
and it's free to us.
Right, so that's why we're doing this program, to decrease the number of visits that they, if once a week is causing, it's piling up. I'm just asking, is it even possible, are they like, that's it, just once a week, and you're lucky you even got once a week?
I guess you have to ask yourself what the issue is that Brian brought it up. Is it the fact that they're filling up too quick, or are they out there, or is it the problem that they're out there where people can see them and trash get, if that's the case, then moving them up farther would eliminate that.
I thought they were just unsightly because they were filled up, that's
I
what.
think it's probably a twofold thing. I think they have become very well utilized, but I think also at the same time, as a result of that, if we could incorporate another pickup, maybe midweek, they could in turn keep up with people's needs, which is dropping off. So maybe, Ronnie, what we could do is see if we could in turn maybe space them out on the angle of the road, but maybe at the same time, as we gotta discuss with them, getting the vehicles started around, could they make their visits, could they incorporate another visit into the pickup?
One of the things that we have done in the last 2 or 3 weeks, because I know those of you that use it, I know are aware of the fact that the cardboard seemed to get full off the road. So we had another one put there, full cardboard alongside of it. But we're gonna do just what they said. We'll try moving them up that road, get them out of sight, out of mind, and see how that works.
All right, and then another thing I have is kind of a couple citizen complaints about the trash truck. They're having some type of discharge from their truck on the roadways. I don't know. I have seen a couple spots where it's like nasty smell. I don't know if there's something wrong with the truck or so. If we could just check with them, yes.
I think unfortunately that likely when they go to compact and during this.
I think probably if there's liquid in the trash, and they dump it in the truck, liquid's gonna run out of the truck. What I think, but so.
Right. We were able to get the light bulbs replaced on the Hamlet.
I think so. And the reason I say that, I turned it over to Nilo and asked him to type the email that you sent me about the second one left. And then right, I relayed that to the bulb. That, when you report it that way, that's not the same old problem that used to exist. That when they got wet, they would all go off, because they would all go off. This was too by themselves, so that sort of said, all bad, smoke, replacement. I think that's been done. I swear.
If not, I'm going to suggest maybe we put some LED bulbs in there and just restrict. I think you can use the LED bulbs at no charge, and you can do that whole street at no cost.
Well, I guess while we're talking about the Hamlet, this has been a conversation, I did some research. I went to the courthouse, talked to the court, and we can't find any land records, any record that shows the town assuming responsibility for this street. There is a section on paper that says that the street is up to par for public roadway, meets those standards, but there's no formal documentation stating that the town has assumed responsibility for that street. So, The lighting is a safety issue in my eyes, and those residents do pay taxpaying dollars as well, so they deserve lighting. And I think it's our job as the town to provide them with adequate lighting for safety of the streets. Being that, it's up to the council whether they want the town attorney to look into, investigate, on how the town can assume responsibility for that street. I spoke with the developer, which was McCrone, and they said that they could do it for cost. But it's up to the council, and the town attorney says that they're willing to do work.
Who's involved?
I guess it's just a form of way of,
Brian, I'd be interested in seeing the paper that you read that said they were up to town standards. And hearing you say that, it sounds like to me that someone decided they were up to town standards, but the idea of just officially signing off on it maybe got overlooked in different places. Because and I can't respond to it because it happened years before that's been there before I was town manager or for any of you all who were on the board. So it's kind of like, we don't go by what's on the record, but when you wrote that email and said that you read somewhere where they were up to town specifications, who said that? I don't know who said that. If they come from the town council, it's almost like it should be separate. Somebody just didn't call the paper.
this part of developers.
Well, the actual developers, I guess, were Haven Harbor, but probably the engineer that drew the whole thing up.
Well, the town attorney is willing to help us confirm ownership and responsibility. Right away. It's a typical function of the town attorney.
Why don't we in turn, if Brian, if you could, I don't know if you have a copy of that deed or that document certificate from the record you got in the courthouse, you can provide that, and just when you get the meeting anyway, next meeting, if that's something we could just have a whole meeting discussion with him, because I like to hear what he would recommend as to how we go forward.
Of course, you know that we're facing a drainage issue on the street, so of course, before we accept any
So I want to hear.
definitely we're looking into that.
I think we want to certainly voice what are the known concerns on that street as we have a conversation with the counselor over, the transfer of the roads to the town. Yes, Ms. Town.
Brian, I've mentioned this to you before. I would like to see our town streets coming in and out of Rock Hall and our main street going down Route 20, the sides of the sidewalks and the curbs cleaned up a little bit. This one place up across from Walgreens where the water runs down, it's corn growing up out of it. I'm sure you've all seen it.
There are times that we do,
You said it's not the town's place to
it's
do
not
it.
the town's
Yes.
responsibility, it's state highways, but there are times when we send our guys up to.
Yes. And just as you turn by the flagpole going up my way, just up there, 2 or 3 houses, another one of those runways, and there's grass coming up on the road out of it too. And the curbs are just nasty dirty. They really are. You all can admit to that. And why can't we get some of these people to come out of the prison and do prison work to clean some of this up?
Well, we can start dialogue with the state highway administration and see if there's any options.
I mean, Fall Fest is coming up. We had 4th of July and they were filthy. Nothing was done for 4th of July.
They didn't sweep the Fourth of July.
Oh, yes, they swept. Just up a bunch of dust, like I told you. They come by and just swept and all the dust went up in the air. I mean, our houses up there were horrible. Our cars, everything. It was disgusting. What I mean vacuuming up the dirt. That's what needs to be done. You need to vacuum it up. You don't need to stir it up. So, and that was done. That's the first time that was ever done. And it's only been vacuumed once since them sidewalks been in.
Ronnie, we called state highway and tell them to send some guys down.
Well, that downside from having it run around, but I mean, you're asking to have it swept, and then you're complaining about dust. I don't know whether you can have it both ways or not. You want your truck to go up there and sweep it up and vacuum it up, that's one thing, but it is going to stir up some dust.
I think the primary things up here is probably the drainage, whether or not the state or the town, it's the state roads, we can contact them.
Well, it is a state road. That's-
Yeah, well, I knew by King Foods, there's that drainage right there, it's got grass is growing out
Well,
that,
I mean,
yeah, how do you want to go about taking care of these things? I think outside of the collection of the debris that lies along the roadside, I think the drainage issues though, where the drains are located, if we can in turn remove the weeds, grass, corn, whatever it is growing out, that would be helpful.
That business of that sweeping, Charlotte, next door to me in Leroy, Charlotte called me, and I myself, we couldn't even see out of our houses. How many people living along there? How many of you people living along the road would want that mess in your yards? None of you would. Wasn't very nice.
All right, we'll follow up with, utility, meeting.
I
Yes,
have a question to go back to the Hamlet. If the street is dedicated, doesn't the county send an engineer out, an outside, doesn't the county have an engineer that they send out to review the street and take acceptance of the street? I know that I've had an issue where I built my home in Pennsylvania, and the guy that put the street in, which was a very small street, didn't do it in compliance with the township rules and regulations.
I think,
And the township came out and they would not accept the street. Of course, the fellow had to put a bond up. I don't think we do that here. But of course, he put up a monetary bond and he had to redo the whole entire street before the township would even plow the road. Everybody got notices. You will not have your road plowed.
I can speak to that a little bit. In the time that we've all been here, in my 17 years, we've had to do that back in Woodlands Estates. There was an issue back there where it went through the hands of a couple developers and it wasn't done right. And we, the town, went through there and made a checklist of all the things that needed to be done. Final blacktop on the roads, there was some ditching issues, there were some stormwater issues. And we've done checklists and they had to make those corrections, and we had a county engineer come in at their request and help us. We done load tests on the road to make sure that the roads were up to par. And then when that was all done and we were satisfied, the town was satisfied, we took that into our system and there's documentation to say that. Now, the problem with the Hamlet case is that we don't know what took place because none of us were there. I mean, none of us were around, and the only documentation that we can find is what Brian said he found at the courthouse. I bet you the Hamlet is, I've been here 17 years, I bet the Hamlet is 20 plus years old.
probably 90s.
So we're talking 25 years almost,
But
24 years.
didn't Warner go back? Maybe someone should go back to him and ask him for his documentation so he can prove that the road was dedicated to the town.
Well, I like that's the Bible path. I
That's
like
the way,
this.
it might, might be the best.
Well, I
way.
just, that's what you have to research, but we that here in office now weren't, I mean, the last one that I know, we done it, I think the way it should be done, and that was Waterman's Estates,
Right.
and it turned out very nicely.
Right.
We're satisfied.
I mean, generally, an outside engineer, like a county engineer, has a way of saying, he's gonna sign off on it. You usually have a professional engineer, and they sign off on the documentation, they may even stamp it. Okay, so if this hasn't been done, and nobody can find the documentation, I'm kind of wondering why we're even spending time on it. Somebody should tell the builder, the person who puts the road in.
Ronnie, can
Use
you,
the documentation.
to save maybe always some attorney fees, just to get ahead of, inevitably may have some involvement anyway.
Maybe start with and find out, so she'll take a look at what
Right.
Brian found, because he's reading that the street was up to town specs. Now, who said that? Who checked it out?
Right.
We need to
I agree.
maybe call into that one.
I just didn't know if we could just give Mr. Warner a call just to see if he did have any documents that addition that could in turn, if there's a possibility of alleviating any, additional fees that could be passed on top of the project, been able to locate.
I don't need a, be a better place than this on earth, that's for sure.
Ryan, will you shoot us? Can you get us on that, Okay, any other questions, of streets and sanitation? Okay, next is, sewer and water.
Chucky for King County President, King County Roads, for a shout out. To this day, we put 20 million oysters on Swamp Point as of last week. Our goal is 50 million oysters this year we're put on Swamp Point. Baltimore County Roads Association has come on the Bay Bridge and partnered up with us. So that's good news for us that they have workers over there that are interested in helping supply money to put on Swamp Point. We're at 20 million oysters right now out there, and the reason we haven't got hit our goal of 50 at the hatchery, which the DNR makes us buy the larvae from the hatchery at Corn Point. They have a problem with some bacterial, I don't even understand what the problem is, but they have a problem with larvae right now. I guess when they get that straight, we'll receive more oysters. So we want to get ahead and say to the people, we are spending the money and we are putting oysters back out on Swamp Point where they belong after a long fight with the DNR. So that's good. All right, for the sewer plant, for the month of August, the sewer plant pumped 7.364 million gallons of water. Sewer plant processed 6.971 million gallons of sewer, and it had 6.2 inches of rain. Denny wasn't here this week. Tim had been out there to give you that one. He was out for the water plant. The month of August, the water plant pumped 7.364 million gallons of water, and the sewer plant processed 6.97. They got the same one on both, so that was from the water plant. It's basically what we were, so.
How much is the water?
The water was 7.364. And as far as the clarifier goes, we had a progress report on Ronnie. He said it on this, I'll let Ronnie give you a report on the clarifier.
Most of you have ridden by there, see, we have two trailers on place. One of them is for the Crohn's engineer as an office of his own there behind the plant. The other one is a full trailer for the workers. They brought both of those in. They've started, obviously, they put the settlement fence around the area. They cut this topsoil off of the area where the clarifier will sit. They've got the bottom piped in and dug out a little, however, 2 or 3 or 4 feet down in the ground, hauled that dirt up to